Hello, my name is Tamara, and tonight we're going to be talking about how to tackle your weight and recover your health. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Kidney Diseases, out of every 3 American adults, 1 is overweight and 1 is considered to be obese. 2/3 of Americans are at an unhealthy weight and are at risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, high blood pressure, and sleep apnea. So why is it so difficult to be healthy? TV ads and social media bombard us with images of athletically fit men and women, and we are told that anybody can lose weight by simply drinking this or not eating that, and the weight will just melt off. Of course, this isn't realistic, but what needs to be realistic is our approach. Approach comes down to 4 main areas: diet, exercise, hydration, and rest. My personal theory on diet is the closer my food is to a whole food, the better. For example, cooking plain rolled oatmeal gives you a lot of fiber without the sugar and sodium of instant oatmeal. Whole foods have less sugar, sodium, and fats than processed foods. Your body needs carbohydrates, protein, and fats, but just not in the same ratio as the standard American diet, which is ironically referred to as the SAD diet. One issue is not wanting to give up your favorite foods. Too restrictive of a diet will lead to losing the battle of wills and not only eating the food you're craving, but overeating it. The solution to this is to find healthy alternatives. My favorite meal is pizza. Cheesy, gooey, greasy pizza. So instead of grabbing one at the store, I make one with either a pita bread or a whole wheat tortilla. Add a moderate amount of cheese and lots of favorite veggies, and I have a healthy alternative. Sometimes you just can't find a way to make your food healthy. So have a cheat meal once a week and enjoy it without guilt. Making yourself feel bad over it or denying yourself something you love are both ways to set yourself up to fail. I have found that after eating well for a while, I don't enjoy that cheap food as much as I once did, and it usually doesn't settle too well on my stomach, and then I don't crave it as much. But personally, I need to track what I eat. I've realized over the years that I tend to not eat enough when I eat a whole foods diet, and soon I find myself starving and then I eat too much. There are many apps and websites out there for logging food, such as Chronometer or MyFitnessPal, so find one that works and build that habit of logging your food. Next is exercise. Oh yeah, that word we all dread hearing. We're told to just take the stairs or walk instead of driving for our exercise. While these are great places to start, most doctors state we need a minimum of 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise a day. This means moving your body 30 minutes a day, enough to get sweaty and increase your heart rate. This not only burns calories, but is also needed for your cardio health. If you don't like to exercise, experiment until you find something that is at least tolerable. Honestly, I used to absolutely hate running, but after getting serious about it and actually training, I have found it's my preferred cardio exercise. Resistance training such as weights is also good for your health as well as for weight loss. Just find something you won't dread and you will soon find your exercise to be something you actually look forward to. I was curious about how much to drink on water, so I talked to my doctor and he advised to drink at least a gallon of water a day, more if you're exercising intensely. I have found that my skin has cleared up and my digestion issues have improved considerably since drinking that much. Another benefit is that drinking water helps you feel fuller. And I have found many times that when I would feel hungry, in fact, I was just thirsty. And for the last element, we have to look a little closer at our lifestyles. The CDC states that more than 1/3 of Americans get less than the recommended 7 hours of sleep a night. Sleep is essential for your body to repair itself, to feel rested, as well as for your mental health. When your body is constantly fatigued, it is not operating efficiently. This means losing weight may not be as easy for someone that isn't getting enough rest as it is for those that are getting that 7 hours of sleep. Ask any college student what happens to their health when they're constantly shorted on sleep, and it's easy to understand why it's so important. Inability to focus or retain information, lack of energy, and more likely to become ill are all a result of insufficient sleep. It isn't hard to see how this will affect your body's ability to burn fat efficiently. In an age of technology, there are many ways these 4 steps can be a bit easier. Apps on our phones can help us make these simple goals, at least until they become habits. Smartwatches can help either with tracking water, sleep, exercise, and food, or by simply challenging us to hit those goals. Utilize these to be able to form healthier habits. So that wraps up today's podcast. Thank you for listening. And remember that diet, exercise, hydration, and rest are key to tackling your weight and recovering your health.